they may not be able to get to you. So now is the time to head on out to a safer place. Reporting in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, I'm Allie Weatherton.
Too early to say with certainty where the storm's going to hit?
Yeah, I think the devil's in the details. I mean, I think it's probably 75% shot it's going to hit North Carolina coast.
Okay.
After that, the uncertainty goes up a little more as to where it will go after that. But the trends are right now in our favor. I mean, they keep it a little further south, and that's good for us in terms of not bringing the high winds in here and also bringing just a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity. So here's the storm, Category 4, winds 140. Gust to 165, and right now it is forecast by the National Hurricane Center to make landfall as a Category 4. Be the only second storm in history to hit North Carolina coast as a Category 4. First one, Hazel, in '54. After that, and this is what's changed since yesterday, this morning, beginning to curve it more to the west and keep it well south of us and have it just sort of dissipate in western North Carolina. I think this is actually going to end up being a little further, actually retrograde into eastern Georgia over the weekend and into early next week. But in the meantime, this is the deal. We're looking at each model as a line here. Pretty good confluence at first, and then after it makes landfall, I mean, we've got all kinds of curves and loops, you know, taking the storm up into Ohio, up into Pennsylvania. So right now, we're pretty confident on landfall, maybe not exactly where, but right around Wilmington. After that, a little different. All right, hurricane warnings up across all of North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina, and we even have a tropical storm watch in our southern bay. It is out of our viewing area, but it is still just in the very southern part of the bay, so nothing in town, but down to the south, just to the south of New Point Comfort is the tropical storm watch. Look at the waves. That's like a 40 or 50-foot wave south of Bermuda off the North Carolina coast. Now, we showed you the track, but historically, some other storms have taken a different track. For more on that, here's HB.
Yeah, Top, and when you see those waves that you're talking about, 40-foot waves, imagine that surge, a wall of water, if it comes in the right direction going up the Chesapeake Bay. So we look for storms historically that have done that. And Isabel in 4, that went near Wilmington, came right toward D.C., gave us a 98-mile-an-hour gust in Washington, our highest recorded gust. Now, after Isabel, 2 more storms that we're checking out for you. We're also looking at, or after Hazel, there was Isabel. Remember Isabel back in '03 brought a lot of flooding, places like Annapolis, Fells Point especially hit hard up in the Baltimore area. We had a lot of flooding also down towards Solomons. Now, Storm 6, because we weren't naming storms until the 50s, that in 1933, look at this, came through the Outer Banks right toward D.C., and this storm actually cut the Ocean City Inlet. And all 3 of these storms passed west of the bay, so counterclockwise circulation pushes the water up into the bay, and you saw the 40-foot waves offshore right now. That is what we would need to have the flooding. And as far as the Ocean City Inlet, I just was checking out the web a little bit earlier. This is a picture from NASA of this is the Isabel flooding, by the way. So you can see all the high water that caused in and around the Annapolis area. As far as the flooding for Ocean City, or the cut, I should say, we had this. This was produced from the 1933. This is a modern day picture, obviously with all the development, but that cut because of the hurricane, and it's very possible that we'll see new cuts and inlets along the Outer Banks from this storm, which could sit there for a couple of days, just battering the coast. Topper.
Okay, so let's talk about the forecast storm surge. Inlets, North Carolina. Some of those could see a 12-foot storm surge along the coast, maybe 8 feet. But as we go north, not as bad for us because the track is not what Howard just showed you. It stays south and west of us. So, you know, we could see a storm surge 1 to 2 feet in town. It's a 5-foot storm surge, but for us, really not too bad. For the next 3 days, showers and storms tomorrow, showers and storms on Thursday, unrelated to Florence. And then 83 with showers and storms on Friday. We'll issue a yellow weather alert because it's Friday. Storms continue over the weekend. And, of course, the home opener is Sunday. But right now it looks much better than it did 2 days ago. Just some showers and storms, 86. More showers and storms next Monday with highs holding into the low 80s. So very unsettled. That can change. Download our app. This is the time to download it now. Weather alerts, live radar, and breaking news will keep you posted.
Ben's friends and family speak out on his rehab.